Hi everyone, so today I'll be doing an unboxing and maybe first sniff cold impressions. I believe this will be my last time purchasing from Scentsy for this year. Not sure about 2026, but anyways, I'm not a Scentsy consultant, so I ended up using Terry over at Terry Smell Goods link. I'll have that linked in the description in case you don't have a Scentsy consultant. So this is a pretty heavy box. I kind of forgot what I picked up. I'll maybe check afterwards, but I got quite a few discounted bars that were under, I believe they were under $5. Some of them were as low as like $3.50, $4, something like that. Okay, somehow I got 13 items, which I don't remember, but I think one of the items that I picked up, it was like a bundle pack. Okay, so the first item, I don't believe I'm going to be able to smell it because I don't necessarily want to open it right now because I want to put it in my car. I don't know if that's a good place where to put it or if this is meant for more of like your closet space, drawers, or something like that. So a scent pack in Rum Pum Plum. That's kind of a tongue twister, but here we go. Again, I'm not familiar with that product. All right, this one is Candy Orchard. I am also going to have to put the dates and whatnot. All right, so very quickly, this one just mainly smells kind of like candy. Some type of berry note, but this is a little bit light. Yeah, I don't know if it will come to life when I go to warm it, but it's a little bit hard for me to read besides it just smelling a bit like candy and berries. Yeah, interesting. I'm curious if there's also like a vanilla or cashmere note in here because, yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit hard to read, but so far I don't dislike it. Next, we have a bar that was pretty cheap. I think it was under $4, maybe like $3.50 or something. It looks to be one from a collab. Oh gosh, I wish I knew more about. Is this Elf? Maybe. So it says a Griswold Christmas. I think this one was a tree fragrance that I wanted to test out to see if I liked it. I'm pretty happy. Ooh, I can smell it right now once I popped open the clam. Yeah, this is a lot stronger than the first one. Okay, next, moving on to Dutch apple bread. So I think this was a part of the pack, so it came included. But I think when I read the fragrance notes, maybe there was a cinnamon in here. I'm not too sure. Sometimes I can be a little bit picky with apple fragrances. Yeah, this one smells like a red apple. And I am picking up on, is it cinnamon? It smells slightly more like nutmeg or clove. Yeah, this one's okay, but this one is more on the medium side. I'm going to see if my sister wants to test out one of those because she really loves fall scents. This one is red, white, and berry pie. Super excited about this one. I actually tried to get this maybe like a sale before this one and it sold out. Okay, the crust note is very light on this one. It definitely smells fruity. And I think the note that I'm getting the most of is this, this cherry note. I can't tell if there's like anything else like a blueberry or a raspberry, because the main note that I get is cherry, but this one I would say it's medium strong, which I am happy to report. Next, we have Cranapple Crumble. Again, super curious if this is going to lean more crumbly or more cranapple. So let me open this. I think out of the cranberry and the apple, the one that is stronger is the apple note. I do like it. It smells like a fresh cut apple. I was expecting a little bit more tartness from the, from the cranberry. Not a ton of crumble, so I think I would consider this more of a fruity scent than a bakery gourmand. Next, we have Lemon Heaven. I really love lemon fragrances. Oh yeah, this one's a win. I wish it was a little bit stronger again. This one's more of like a light medium. But I do get this very bright yellow citrus note. And I think I pick up a little bit on this, like, I don't know if it's a pound cake or a sugar cookie, but there's definitely something baked in here that I didn't necessarily get with the Cranapple Crumble. Next, we have Gimme Candy. I wish I had fragrance notes, but I don't know what type of a candy fragrance this will be. All right, this one's very, very light. And I think there's something about this that I don't really care for. So I think so far this is my least favorite. I don't know if it's toffee or what, but I'm not getting a stereotypical like candy that's necessarily like Skittles, sour gummy worms, or anything like that. This makes me think of a nugget. I don't know. I'm not too sure about this one. Next, we have Almond Croissant. I know this is a favorite by many people who buy Scentsy and have clubs, so I was really excited to try this out. And I think this was um, the reason why I picked up that bundle pack that had other scents that I wouldn't have necessarily picked up if it was just, sold separately. Again, this is a little bit on the light medium side, but this is a really good almond fragrance. It doesn't lean cherry at all. It smells slightly baked. I like it that I don't pick up on this like super toasted almond fragrance. I feel like sometimes when I get that, I don't know, it kind of turns me off a little bit. This one smells like an almond pastry, but it's not super burnt or anything. Next, we have Breakfast in Bed. I think this is also a favorite of many. Let me see. If I remember correctly, I think this one might have had pumpkin, so I was a little bit nervous about it. But I think maybe there's also like is it pancake, French toast type of a scent note? Ooh, I'm also picking up on some spices that I don't really care for, and I think it's cinnamon. Yeah, this one's a great fall fragrance. I do get like a creamy pumpkin. But yeah, I think maybe just pumpkin fragrances aren't really my thing. So this one, it's kind of towards the end of my list of favorites. Then I got, I guess, a licensed bar, Dream Big Princess. I forgot, again, the fragrance notes to this, but let me see how it is. This one smells a lot stronger on the bottom than it does on the top, but it also smells a little bit like dewy and watery. Next, we have Gingerbread Cheesecake. I think this is the one I was most worried about because I don't really like gingerbread, and cheesecake can obviously go sometimes a bit sour. Okay, I need to ask my sister if she wants to have this going in her office because, yeah, I don't really like it. And I think it might be the gingerbread note. Or I don't know, maybe it's the cheesecake. You know what? I think I just don't like this bar. It doesn't read sour, but it almost reads a little, not musty, but I think it's just not my scent preference. So yeah, I'm gonna ask my sister if she wants to warm this, but if not, I'll have that going in the office, but definitely not in my room. And then the last one is Vanilla Waves. So I was a bit worried that this was gonna be a bit light. And this one just smells like a pretty vanilla like perfume. Again, a bit light, but maybe it'll transform when I go to warm it. So yeah, that was everything that I picked up during this Scentsy flash sale. Here are all my bars that I kind of just spread them around. Let's see, what would be my favorite one out of the bunch? Of course, I love a good lemon fragrance, so that will always be in my top. Oddly enough, I think I really liked this scent because it reminds me a lot of Christmas time and just a good tree fragrance. I'm a sucker for a good tree fragrance. I don't necessarily know exactly like the differences between pine, balsam, evergreen, blue spruce, and all that, but yeah, let's see. I also really like almond croissant because I like almond fragrances. My least favorite, that's pretty easy. Where is it? That would definitely be this gingerbread cheesecake. Yeah, this one. I don't know. I can't tell if it's the gingerbread or maybe it's the cheesecake note. It doesn't lean sour, but something about this I don't really like. But yeah, that was everything that I picked up during the Scentsy flash sale, I believe. This might have been during the time of Black Friday or Cyber Monday. Let's see, did I get all 13? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then this, 13. So yeah, everything is here. Thank you so much for watching, and those are my quick first sniffs impressions on cold. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you have a great day. Okay, bye.